Yo, welcome in. My name is Sweet Phil, and today right here we're running 1,000 lower Kurast runs, and I have never had luck like this when running lower Kurast. If you didn't know, lower Kurast is one of the best places to find high runes in Diablo 2 Resurrected, and more specifically, it is very, very good on single player because you can have the same map, you can re-roll your map, and you can get a super, super sick one with all 4 of these super chest huts right next to the waypoint. Now you get the best rune drops on players 7 or 8 difficulty. I swap back and forth solely for superstitious wise. 7 and 8 get both the exact same drops. And Magic Find does not affect what you get from these super chests, so don't even worry about that. So formerly in Diablo 2, people are going to mention, I already know it's coming. You used to go back to Act 4 and then leave and come back, but because of the drastic times of the load screens in Diablo 2 Resurrected, especially switching between acts, it was about the exact same time just to run the entire docks, even without getting a ton of speed gear. So that's what I decided to do, just to save my hand some clicks on the mouse as well. Let's get after it. We do not have to wait long to get the first drop in this particular set of runs. I get a 20 to life small charm here at just run number 22. You can get all kinds of charms like this too at lower Kurast. So a lot of the gems and charms, I'm not going to waste time actually showing them literally drop because I run Decaying to IDM because you find so many of them. But here I throw out some charms and stuff that aren't really that great. This one's okay, the max lightning res with Magic Find. But look at this jewel. Oopsie, I just threw it right away not thinking. But 15 increased attack speed with 11 to all resistance, not bad. Now here we are literally out popping the super chest here. We're at run 147 right here. Grab this shield just in case it's a good pally spirit base. But we pop out, boom, the first noteworthy rune here in these sets of runs. I get an Ist rune and actually from the exact same chest, a Fal rune. So it's kind of interesting. I've seen this rune drop before. I believe it's one of the actual patterns where you get an Ist and a Fal from the exact same chest. So there we get the rune drop started off in this video. Here we are at run 159. You see it up in the upper right hand corner. That's my run counter going. So we didn't have to wait very long. Right here, we'll go ahead and grab the small charm. I decided to just go ahead and identify it. Faster walk run with the maximum of 11 to poison res. That's not a bad one to get either. Finally here, 166 runs in. I actually get to pull my first skiller. You usually get a lot of skillers out here, but here we are at run 166 like I said, and we get a bow and crossbows for that Amazon. You're not generally searching for sets and uniques and stuff like that here out at lower Kurast, but every once in a while you hit a body, hit a weapons rack, you get something good and noteworthy. Here is a good budget option. Everyone looks for this at the beginning of a ladder. This is Tal Rasha's Herodric Crest. Hitting out my boy Kane over here, identifying all the stuff I got. Circlet is nothing, but when we get around to the small charm, you can literally never, ever, ever get yourself too many 7% Magic Find small charms. Hopping back in not much long later, 219 runs into this set. We get another noteworthy rune, not out of a super chest, but out of a random one. It's the lowest one I usually note, but always happy to get myself a mid Lem rune. Actually quite a while here before noteworthy drops, but I'll come over to Kane and I get myself another here. 7% Magic Find small charm at run 360. So while not necessarily the most useful, kind of rare, so I'm going to note it right here, I actually get the max enhanced damage on a jewel. So that's right here, 40% enhanced damage. So I was hitting this weapons rack all the time because a white Shaco was hopping off. I was hoping to get a unique Shaco, the Harlequin's Crest, but this time a unique Kurast pops off, and that is the Duriel Shell, a good budget option for those Act 2 mercenaries or for your character. Now we're over halfway done with these sets of runs. I get another skiller here, a very good one to get to, and that is 1 to lightning skills for the sorceress. Hopefully these high runes start popping off here pretty soon. And run 579, we finally get another noteworthy rune here, and that is actually ends up being the essentially same rune pattern I got before. Look at this once again, an Ist rune, and a Fal rune out of the same chest, just like I did a little bit ago. We'll skip forward, take a closer look, and here they are. Now we're pulling another one of those mid runes, the Lem here. Man, almost 600 runs in, and I've only gotten a bunch of mid runes. Where are these high runes hiding at, fellas? Run 652, and I get another one of those Lem runes. Man, this luck is going real weird. Did someone out there not hit the like button or something? Is that why I'm getting such bad luck here? Destroy that like button, fellas, so I can find some high runes right here. Now we're creeping up on the worst luck I've ever had at Lower Kurast. We're at run 708, and I haven't gotten a high rune yet, just a bunch of mids and stuff like that. And actually here at run 708, we're going to go ahead and just continue that trend after I pop all this little stuff. And we pull an rune out of this super chest right here. Alrighty, so the luck's got to turn around soon, hopefully, but here Kane will help me out with a jewel, and I actually get a pretty nasty looking jewel. Only level 18 required, 15 to max damage, 16 to fire res. Now this is on single player, so low level duel type stuff don't really matter, and I'm not an expert on dueling, but that looks pretty nasty. We get Kane to help me out identifying another jewel right here at run 774, and look at this, 15 to all res, 5 to strength, so another good jewel here from Lower Kurast. Here we'll pull another skiller here from one of these super chests, and hopefully this is going to be a very useful one after the patch, because the new shape-shifting skills for the druid look pretty nasty. Here's 1 to shape-shifting with 5 to dexterity. Now the skillers are absolutely popping off here. Almost 780 runs in, so I got a bunch of grand charms here. We'll toss that belt out, no big deal. But we got 1 to cold skills with 20% better gold find, so always like getting another cold skiller. Getting another noteworthy item off of a weapons rack here. A kind of rare one to get off a weapons rack, to be honest, so it's a set Cantor trophy, and that's Trangul's Wing. Now, crazy enough, I actually get another one of that same mid rune. This is, what, my 4th one, I think, in this set of runs. We're at 850 runs in, no high runes, a bunch of Ists, a bunch of Lems, a bunch of and stuff like that. But here is another Ist rune. Man, holy smokes. We are 900 runs in with no high runes, pretty crazy, but I get a noteworthy small charm here with 3 to max attack rating and a little bit of cold damage. Now we finally get a different rune here at run 902. It's not a high rune though, it's another mid one. This is bananas right here. 902 runs in, here I get a Mal rune. Where are these high runes hiding at, fellas? Now 957 runs in, back in town. We identify here a grand charm, 1 to lightning skills for the sorceress. At least I'm getting some stuff to help my characters out. And we pull another skiller here from Lower Kurast. Here is 1 to cold skill, so another cold skiller here for the sorceress from Lower Kurast. I can't believe still no high runes. This is bananas, bananas, bananas. What? I didn't get any high runes in 1,000 Lower Kurast runs. That is by far the worst LK luck I've ever had, and I've probably done 10,000 Lower Kurast runs in my life. That is no joke. You don't necessarily gonna expect this bad of luck at Lower Kurast. You're gonna get some high runes here if you head out and do this on single player. Player's 8 difficulty. So hey, hit the like button for me if you enjoyed the video. The YouTube algorithm demands it. And peace out and keep slaying.